Are you ready? You've seen him on Def Comedy Jam All-Star, the Apollo Legend, BET Comic View host, the urban classic Don't Be a Menace to South Central. Show your boys some love. Inspirational comedian. Please welcome Lester Barrie.
What's up? How y'all doing, San Diego? Wow. Finally here. Listen, before I get started, I have to, on behalf of my director and producers, we started a little late and we had some technical difficulties beyond our control. And it was not our intention to in any way be unprofessional, but we do trust that you will have a good time now that we have started. Is that okay? Okay. That apology goes out to the white people. Blacks, Mexicans, y'all know what time it is. We start when we start. We was waiting on mama them. You want us to wait on you? Well, black people, we are late. That's us. Somebody get mad at me right now. Oh, it's racist stereotype, man. Listen, I'm not saying every single black person is late all the time. I'm just saying, by and large, that's us. Let me tell you how I feel about stereotypes. If a stereotype is more than halfway true, we shouldn't even be mad. White people are early. That's their thing, right? Black people, we're late. That's us. It was some white people here for this show yesterday. That's how early white people are. There's gonna be some black people here tomorrow. That's how late we are. I promise you it's gonna be somebody black. What do you mean it was yesterday? It's supposed to be today. Sorry, Leroy, you're late. Skillet. Oh, man. Y'all a good-looking crowd, too. Man, my producer, my director, my good friend, Tamera Hill Productions, man. She know how to put it down, don't she? I don't know how she got. If I just be real with y'all, I'm gonna get into the comedy, but if I just want to get my heebie-jeebies out, just being real. I don't know how she got everybody in here to be good looking like this. I don't know how she get a whole crowd. I'm looking around. You know what I mean? How she get everybody in here to be good looking like this, right? Only thing I can think of is about 10:30, 11:30 when we do the late show, all her ugly fans is gonna show up, you know what I mean? That's look at now, see somebody mad now. Some black people so fake, so phony. Listen, all you super saints, fake phony Christians, I'm calling y'all out tonight, all right? Every time I say super saint, I'm talking about you. Super saints, don't call them people ugly. Super saint, ain't no such thing as ugly people. Come on now. Where all the ugly babies coming from if ain't no such thing? Another super saint over here. Oh my goodness, Lord, have mercy. Ain't no such thing as ugly babies. Come on now. Where all the ugly people coming from? What you just think they get to a certain age and be like, oh, how y'all doing? Oh man, all right, I'm gonna get off that because some people ain't gonna laugh at nothing else. They mad, right? Let me back up. I'm not saying if you don't laugh at the ugly joke that you are ugly. That's not what I'm saying. Right? Because we black, right? With black people, in order for them to understand what you're saying, sometimes you got to tell them what you're not saying. I'm not saying you are ugly if you come up to me after the show complaining about the ugly joke. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying 9 times out of 10, the person complaining about the ugly joke is somebody ugly. And they be mad too. They come up to me after the show. Excuse me. Look here. Look here. Other people always want you to look directly at them. You ever notice that? Check this out. Look here. Check this out. Look here. And you be trying to look anywhere but at them. What, brother? What? Say what you gotta say, Super Saint. See, an ugly person, when they approach a comedian after the show, listen, when they go to a comedy show, they've done their research. They know everything about the comedian before they walk up to him, right? So when they come up to me after the show, I'm telling you, I do this all over the country. They come up to me, right? They've been online. They've looked at my website, right? They've read my bio. They know that the reason I'm called an inspirational comedian is because I'm actually a pastor of a gospel ministry, right? So they know all that, right? So when they come up to me, they got all that knowledge, right? Excuse me. They actually wait in line. Because like people be signing autographs, buying merchandise, they finally get up to the front. Excuse me, Lester Barrie. I told y'all they know everything about me. Lester Eugene Barrie. A.L. Scott's grandbaby. I read your little bio about your little church. If you're gonna be involved in ministry, you can't be calling God's people ugly. And they feel like they said something, right? I can tell somebody ain't been walking with God long when they say something like that. Because anybody been saved any amount of time will tell you, sanctification is a process. I'm not where I want to be, but I thank God I'm not where I used to be. The same people I thought was ugly before I got saved, I still think they're ugly now. Pray for me, that's all I'm saying. Ugly people do everything ugly. You ever eat dinner with an ugly person? You know, let me step out of my comedy for a second. Can you unfold your arms real quick, brother? 'Cause, I mean, it's hard to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I come to make y'all laugh. Y'all don't see him. Look like he getting together what he gonna confront me on. Come on, man. Come on. You ever eat dinner with an ugly person? You can't eat till they finish eating. You sit across the table. They say ugly stuff too, don't they? I must really be hungry. Ain't them. Why you ain't eating? I just gonna eat later. Ugly people die in the movies ugly too. You ever notice that? The scene ain't the same. Like them pretty boys, they die in the movie. It's beautiful, ain't it? Something to behold, ain't it? The brother from that movie, Michael P. Jordan, what's his name? From the movie? Black Panther, how many of y'all saw that? When them good-looking dudes die in the movie, it's totally different, right? The good-looking dude in the movie, he's like, oh, wow. Them fools from over on 83rd. Oh, wow, let me get, car drives by. Pop, pop, pop. Somebody walk by and be like, man, they shot that good-looking dude. Go over there and close his eyes. Ugly dude, totally different. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's Academy Award material right there. Ugly dude be like, oh. They're gonna fools from 83rd. Same scene, right? They hating on me. Ugly dude always think somebody hating on him. They got them haters right there. Let me get out of here. Car drives by. Pop, pop, pop. They start looking directly into the screen. Somebody shot that ugly dude. Go over there. Go over there and close his eyes. No, cuz, you go over there and close. They gonna close his eyes. Hey man, call an ambulance. Give it up for all the Super Saints. I wasn't even planning on doing that. Listen, I just want to tell y'all what kind of show this is going to be real quick. I already got paid. What happened? Tamera Hill. Come on, y'all, give it up. Tamera Hill. I already got paid all of my money. I got all of it. She's so professional with me, I feel compelled to be professional with her. Amen. Yeah. My contract said Lester Barrie will perform anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna do 45 minutes. What? And black people always looking at me like, well, Pastor Barrie, if it's going well, do an hour. No. No. I'm like on that movie Get Out. No. No. This is a job for me. I know it looks like I'm just up here having fun, right? And I am, right? But it's a job. You know on your job, your boss tell you you can leave between 5 and 5:30. Come on, Super Saint. What time you leaving? Black people leave 4:59, 4:58. This many black women in here. A sister hide in the bathroom the last 30 minutes on the job anyway. So don't be looking at me like I should stay a minute longer than the 45 minutes I already got paid for. I'm telling you, don't laugh too long. You mess around, cut the end off a joke. I'm telling you, 45 minutes roll around, I can be in mid-joke. You will not get the rest of it. You'll be driving home trying to figure it out. And there's at least 2 or 3 Super Saints in here that are a little on edge at the thought of a pastor and a comedian. Some people are a little on edge about that. They're like, well, you know, you perform. I saw you on Def Comedy Jam, and I saw you on this show, you know. And it's like they think I'm going to slip and cuss. I ain't going to slip and cuss. And that ain't got nothing to do with being a pastor, right? My grandmama was a prayer warrior. Ebenezer Baptist Church, south side of Chicago. Okay? I got baptized 16 years old, Friendship Baptist Church, Yorba Linda, California. James Donald Carrington was the pastor. I spent 8 years at the Double Rock Baptist Church, Compton, California. E. Joshua Sims, pastor. Joseph L. Holmes, founder emeritus. I was on the usher board. 8 years, all right? Sometimes I gotta prove I was on the usher board. People don't believe me. I'll be like, hey, gotta show them my little march, you know? They ain't impressed till I hit that corner. All right? I ain't gonna slip and cuss. It ain't got nothing to do with being a pastor. Did I mention I was Baptist? Baptists don't slip and cuss. Everybody I ever cuss out, I meant every word of it. Pray for me, that's all I'm saying. Pastor, no pastor, I ain't sinless. I sin less. Let it sink in, Doc. But to anybody who's wondering, I want you to laugh tonight. I want you to have a good time, so I'm going to explain it to you. People want to know. Seriously, though, all jokes aside, how do you manage being a national comedian and a full-time pastor? How do you swing that? I really want to know. I'm like, well, listen, I tell people all the time, my church is small. All right? Church is small. All right? I got 12 good members. Can I say it like that? I got 12 good members. And at least one person will come up to me after the show. Pastor Barrie, you're so funny, man. Do you really only have 12 members? And that ain't what I said. I said I had 12 good members. I don't care how large your church is. I ain't but 12 good members at your church either. What you need to be trying to figure out is you one of them? That's what you're worried about me and my little church. Church is small. Sometimes we ride to church in the same van. I'm telling you, if we turn the music up real loud, if we get the Holy Ghost, we'll turn around and go back home. We ain't got to go all the way down there. If we already shouted, right? I'm not saying my church is too small. I'm just saying some Sundays, I just want to email my sermon there. That way, if they don't want to say amen, they can just push delete. I like to visit other churches. I was at a church up here in San Diego last week. They was shouting up in there, y'all. They was, ooh, the spirit. Super Saint, explain that to the person next to you. The spirit was high up in this here church. I ain't gonna say the name of this church, but this pastor, he had them up there. He had them. You ever see a church where they be running around, the spirit hitting it? I was like, look at God. Look at God. The Holy Spirit is like Gatorade. Is he in you? My church is so small, I got inspired. I left out of that church. I ain't gonna say the name of it. It was here in San Diego. Some of y'all know Calvary. I ain't gonna say the name of it. I went back to my church. I was inspired. I tried to do a victory lap. I was like this. I told you the church was small. But it's so cool because I do clubs, I do colleges, I do concerts. Now I got this special that's going to be on TV. So I get to go out and people come up to me and once they find out it's not a joke, they go, are you really a pastor? And I go, yeah, you know. They're like, you know, I ain't never met no pastor like you. Every pastor I ever met is fake, phony, pretentious. They say, you seem like a real down-to-earth brother. This is what they say. I'm not making this up. They say, I'm going to come visit your church, but I'm going to sit in the back. I tell them, ain't no back. You sitting in the back, you sitting in the front. My mama came, sat in the back. She was in the pulpit with me. I had a blessed offering. She stole $5. But I knew what her financial problems was when I put the tray in her hand, so that's really my fault. But all joking aside, y'all do look good. Ladies got their hair done up in here, up in here. I believe in showing love when ladies get their hair done. They spend a lot of time, brothers. They spend a lot of time, a lot of energy getting their hair did. They know it's going to be other sisters there. They got to make sure they're on point. It's a sister in the back. I ain't going to point out. Sister in the back. She got her hair down over. She going to miss half the show like that. She looking up here right now. What'd he say, girl? What'd he say? I heard half of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like when sisters get their hair done. I really do. I appreciate you. I do. God bless you. I appreciate you. But I'm from South Side of Chicago. So I like when a sister don't care, too. You know what I'm talking about? You know a sister when they scrape their hair back in that ponytail? You know what I'm talking about? They scraping her, they pull it, like, ooh, and they brush in the water and the grease. You know what I'm talking about? Pull her hair back in that ponytail. But her hair barely be in that ponytail. It be this much hair sticking out top of the ponytail. Come on, Super Saint. You know that ponytail where she got to keep smiling or her hair pop out the ponytail? No matter what I say up here, she be like, Ooh, girl. I don't like him. She better keep smiling though, right? She stopped smiling. Pop! Ooh, girl. Girl, go in the bathroom with me. Go in the bathroom with me. I don't know what it is about ladies going to the bathroom together, too. Sisters are going to the bathroom with a stranger. She don't even know her. If she didn't come with a group of girls, she'll borrow a girl from another group. Girl, I got something to tell you. Girl, I got something to tell you. Girl, I got something to tell you. Girl, I got something to tell you, girl. Come go in this bathroom with me. And the other girl be behind her, right? Wait a minute, girl, wait a minute. I want to know what you gonna tell me in the bathroom. You'll never see two dudes, am I right? You'll never see two dudes. Hey, man, hey. Man, that burrito I had earlier is tearing my stomach up. And I got something to tell you. Come go in this bathroom with me. Most brothers be like, brother, you done already told me everything I need to know. It's gonna stink in the bathroom in about 3 minutes. We ain't gotta go all the way in there. Ladies got different bathroom habits from men anyway, don't they? I love women. A woman is the most beautiful thing in God's creation, all right? I love women. I love them. But they are particular. Listen, this is a beautiful theater, y'all. Bathrooms just got refurbished. Sister don't care how recently the bathrooms was refurbished. She don't care how clean the bathroom is. You know what I mean? Yeah, she ain't gonna actually make no skin contact with the public toilet. It don't matter how clean it is. She not gonna actually, you know what I'm saying? She wiping on it, but she ain't gonna sit on it. She gonna make no contact, right? But she gonna get a little workout in on her legs. Get a little workout, right? Every now and again, she almost falls. She be like, girl, hold my hand, hold my hand! Why you think I invited you in here? I didn't have nothing to tell you. Other girl be all disappointed. You didn't have nothing to tell me. I thought you had something to tell me. Men don't care. Come on, brother. Don't leave me up here by myself. Men don't care. We nasty like that. We don't even look back sometimes. Ooh, that toilet seat is cold. And it splashes too. My socks. That's men. My wife is here, you guys. This is my best friend, my sweetest inspiration, my gift from God. You know, she's the love of my life. And most of all, she's my favor with God. Right? The Bible says, if a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, and he finds favor with God. Y'all are looking at a man walking in favor. All right? No, this is the testimony part. Listen, my credit score. My credit score just hit 797. When we got married, I was somewhere in the low to, why you laughing? When we got married, I was in the low to mid twos. 797. And my wife, you know, she just, you know, got tenure on her job. My wife, she's an awesome woman, and her salary, if I can say it like this, I ain't got but 12 good members. My wife's salary dwarfs mine. Right. At least 3 full times my salary. And black people are always trying to start something. You already know I'm going with this, right? Oh, LB, you don't feel some type of way that your wife makes so much more money than you? That don't make you feel some type of way? Why would I feel some type of way? All the bills in our house come out the same bank account. Why would I feel some type of way? My wife is resourceful. All right? Now, I do feel some type of way about this life insurance she got set up. Right? I'm telling you, this is the testimony part. She got it set up. So if anything happened to me, God forbid, her and the baby will receive $550,000. Praise the Lord. And I ain't comfortable being worth more to her dead than alive, right? But once I wrapped my spirit around it, I was like, well, wait a minute now, hold on. Wait a minute. All right. But how much do I get? God forbid. If anything should happen to you. She said $5,000. I got mad. She was like, we need the money to take care of your baby. She tenure at the college, but that black girl will come out. We got to take care of your baby. You need a strong black woman in your life. You do. You need a strong black woman in your life. Especially if you got bad credit. Especially. I ain't mad at nobody in an interracial, cultural relationship. I ain't mad at nobody. But I feel like for the black man, there's nothing better than a black woman, and that's not a joke. Listen, you get a white woman. God, I love white women. They know how to mount a protest. The thing I say, don't nobody put together a protest like a white woman. I love them. But they be on the phone arguing with your creditors. We don't have any money. Stop calling here. Lester, tell us, stop calling here. We don't have any money. Don't nobody handle a creditor quite like a sister. A sister on the phone, totally different, right? I said we don't have no money. I told y'all yesterday we didn't have no money. So what you gonna do, call her every day asking for that money? What you gonna do, call her every day asking that money? Look here, why not call y'all tomorrow and tell you I ain't got it? I'm not scared of y'all. Look here, do what you gotta do then. Do what you have to do. You shouldn't have loaned us no money in the first place. You ever heard of a credit check? A real brother in the other room. Tell him, baby. I'll never forget I did a show in my first year of being married to this woman. I did a show in Sacramento. They called me last minute. So you know you call me last minute, you got to pay me. You got to pay me. You mean y'all got a show booked, advertised, and tickets sold, and you gonna call me the day before, right? And it was at a church because some other brother backed out, right? So they had to pay me. Check $2,500. I had them hostage. What could they do? So I get up there and my wife calls me and she says, baby, how was the show? I'm like, the show was beautiful, baby. I'm a little tired. The show was beautiful. It was beautiful. She said, baby, can you do me a favor? Can you download the app from the bank? Take a picture of the check. Take a picture of the check and send me the picture so I can deposit the check tonight. And I was like, wait a minute now, wait. I'm tired, right? This is a one-night gig. I'm on the first plane smoking out of Sacramento the next day. I will be home tomorrow. We will deposit the check tomorrow. She explained to me that it would be a tragedy if that plane went down, God forbid, and that check went down with me. Said she'd have a hard time getting it reissued. I took the picture, I sent it to her. What did I do? I took the picture, I sent it to her. I married a woman of God. Can I say it like that? Super saints, where y'all? I married a woman of God. My wife prayed all the time. And I'm the pastor, right? I'm like, really? You praying again? I'm the pastor. That's too much praying, right? I got mad at her one day. I'm telling you all this in the first year. I looked at her one day. I said, look, at a certain point, ain't you bothering God to pray that much? I just imagine God up in heaven when she started praying. Moses, tell her I ain't here. Tell her I call her back. And I know I'm gonna mess some people up with what I'm about to say, right? And I ain't trying to mess nobody up if what I'm about to say is not your testimony. I'm not trying to mess nobody up. But nothing, my wife and I were dating, nothing happened between us when we were dating. I'm gonna just say it like that. I know some minors in the room. Trust me, they don't know what we're talking about. Nothing happened. Right? Nothing happened. There was no bumping and grinding. and scratching and sniffing, backing it up, dropping it. Test driving, taste testing, none of that. Nothing. And it was clear when we started dating, there's gonna be nothing. And I'm the pastor, right? I was like, really, nothing? I'm the pastor. Nothing. And we didn't date for 6 months. And I'm not trying to meddle in nobody's relationship, but ladies, I'm telling y'all, guys know. We know the minute we lay, I'm busting out all the secrets. We know the minute we lay eyes on you if you are someone we can marry. Every day after that, you talking yourself out of it. I knew the day I saw her at my ordination at my church, she was in the parking lot. The minute I looked at her, God moved on my heart and said, this is your wife, this is your blessing, this is your favor. I said, Lord, no, it's not. I didn't like nothing she had on. I didn't like them gloves. I didn't like them shoes. I didn't like that dress. She had her hair back in a ponytail. Look over there. Is she looking? Look over there. Is she looking at me? Is she looking? Does she look mad? Nothing. We dated 6 months and then we eloped and got married in the pastor's office. And then we planned a wedding 3 months later. But every time I saw her, I felt the same thing. God moving on my heart saying, this is your wife. This is your blessing. This is your favor. I was like, all right, all right. And that woman prayed literally all the time. And I'm the pastor. 5 o'clock in the morning, she up praying. 12:30 at night, she praying, right? I'm like, what? Huh? And I already told you we didn't date for 6 months. So on the wedding night, I was ready. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in the hallway. All right, look, San Diego, Super Saints. They didn't invite me to preach tonight. They invited me to be real, okay? 6 months, nothing. That night, I'm in the hallway. I'm wrecked. I'm naked. What y'all think she doing? She in there praying. I'm like, really? I'm like, what is she praying about right now? Right? What is she praying about? I'm here. I'm like, no. She cannot pray right now. No. I would put my ear up against the bedroom door to see what was she praying about, right? She down there on her knees, y'all. She is screaming top of her lungs. Increase, increase. Enlarge my territory. I'm in the hallway. That ain't fair. Somebody done told her what I was working with. It's Super Saints looking at me right now. That's why you ain't got but 12 members at your church. Jokes just like that. Because that's how a Super Saint look at you. And so now we got this baby girl. Yes, we got this baby girl, and the girl is a celebrity now. When I come in the room, people go, "What a baby?" I'm like, how you doing too, mama? You know, they don't care. They just want to see the baby. This baby almost wasn't, y'all. And because, like I said, you know, we was trying for about 2 years, and it wasn't happening. Can I say it like that? I'm in there doing everything I know how to do. I'm still not preaching. I ain't trying to preach. I'm in there doing everything I know how to do twice. It's a super saint looking at me. You better do that with your shoulders. Don't let your hips vibrate. Lose a member tonight. I'm doing everything I know how to do twice, and it ain't happening. So we had to go to the doctor, and the doctor blew up my mind, y'all. He blew my mind. He listen, let me back up a little bit. Listen, when God moves on your heart and says, this is your wife, this is your blessing, this is your favor, that all feels powerful. There comes a moment where that gets tested. We wasn't having the baby. The baby wasn't happening right away. I'm in there doing everything I know how to do twice. Doctor said, listen, all right, let me say it like this. There's some minors in the room. Trust me, they don't know what we're talking about. Doctor told me that we was gonna have to have a procedure. He said this procedure cost $10,000. Apparently they was gonna isolate my seed, wash it down with a water hose. They gonna put it in the corner on timeout, right? They're gonna spin it around in circles. They're gonna point my seed in the right direction, and maybe the result would be a baby. I said, how much is that? He said, $10,000. I said, what happened if it doesn't work? He said, then you gotta do it again. I said, do it again. How much is that? He said, it's another $10,000. I already told you, we didn't date for 6 months. I'm looking at it, I'm re-examining my whole conviction now, right? I'm in the doctor's office, I look up and down, right? I said, dang, what's wrong with her? The doctor stopped me, y'all. The doctor's like, no. He got like on Get Out. No, Pastor Barrie. No. It's not her. Well, if it ain't her, who is it? Ain't but 2 of us in there. He said, Pastor Barrie, it's you. Like, me? What? Right? And now I'm just through. I'm floored. I'm like, look, Doc, you know your business. I know my Bible, okay? Okay? I know men, we can have babies till we 89, 90 years old, all right? Just call me Abraham. He's saying to me, this was real. It got real. He told me that my soldiers, some of them were marching in a circle. He said I had soldiers marching in the wrong direction. Doc told me I had soldiers wasn't marching at all. He said I had soldiers that hadn't got off the ship. I ain't never heard of when they don't get off the ship. Was anybody glad that doctors work for God? God don't work for doctors. Because with all that science, there was one lone soldier stretching her hand toward the light. She said, I can touch it. You know the other soldier, girl, don't touch it. Whatever you do, don't touch it. I can't wait for her to grow up. Oh my goodness. We got this baby girl and she is something else. I can't wait for her to grow up and say that thing that all little kids say. Y'all know what I'm talking about? All little kids say it at some point. They're usually crying when they say it, right? I didn't ask to be born. What did you say to me? I didn't ask to be born. No, No, say it out loud. What did you say? I didn't ask to be born. I can't wait. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you did. You marched right up to the front. You should have marched in a circle like your brothers and sisters. Now get in there and empty the trash. Tell me you didn't ask to be born. I love my wife, man. And listen, my biggest regret is that she and I didn't get together 5-10 years sooner. But I'm not ashamed to admit it was me that wasn't ready. Okay, she had her house, she had her degree, working on her PhD, she had her job. It was me out there, bad credit, stuck on stupid, dangling from dumb. And I'm the pastor, right? Right? I had it in my head for years, I'm supposed to be with Halle Berry. Right? I had it in my head. It was in my head. I'm supposed to be with Halle Berry. Halle Berry, Beyonce, one of them. Right? I could be with Halle Berry. Halle Berry, she ain't got to change her last name. She Halle Berry, I'm Lester Barrie. We can work it out. Halle Berry make $25 million per movie. How many of y'all know she was making $25 million per movie at one point? Then sisters was always coming up to me after my show, right? That's because Halle Berry is crazy. Okay, I said it. Halle Berry is crazy. Listen, I don't care how crazy she is. 20 million? Halle Berry can walk around the mansion with that cat suit on from the movie, pooping all over the floor. I just walk behind her, picking it up. Girl, you better quit taking a dump in the middle of this floor. Your fine, sexy self. Did you put my check in the bank, Halle? Halle Berry is crazy. Halle Berry could slap my mama. I'd be like, Mama, you shouldn't have been arguing with her. This is Halle's house, Mama. Now get the pooper scooper, help me clean up this mess Halle made. You gonna live here, you gotta work, Mama. But when I figured it out, I went all the way in the other direction. I had an epiphany. Pretty city women. I can't stand them. I see you. Pretty city women. Pretty city women come with a whole list of what she ain't gonna do. That's her favorite words. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Pretty city women. I see you. Anybody know about them southern women? Alabama, Georgia, parts of Texas, New Orleans? Yeah, I don't like y'all either. Pretty country women. Been hanging out with the pretty city women too long. One while I just said, man, I want to go to the South. I was stuck on that for a while too. I wanted to go to the South to get my woman. This is how people tell you all the time, go to the South. I want to go to the South. I didn't just want to go to any part of the South. I wanted to go to the deep, forgotten South. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I wanted to go past the river and the trees and the creek. I wanted a girl, don't even know she free. I want to pull off the plantation myself. Girl, come on, come on. She turned around. You know I can't go past that fence. Massa gonna get you. And stop writing me these love notes, Lester. Reading and writing. Are you married? No. I want to hear your breath coming through your nose. I want to see your bottom lip hang. And I want you to say, Let's give us some encouragement. Everybody say it softly. Reading and writing. Reading and writing.
Reading and writing.
You ready, girl? You're welcome. You got to recognize what a blessing you have when you have a good woman, don't you? You got to appreciate. Women want to be appreciated. Women want to be appreciated. I don't like brothers put their hand on a woman, man. I've been doing comedy a long time. I don't appreciate no man put his hand on a woman. I don't care who you are. I could have loved you and everything about you before I found out you put your hand on a woman. You put your hand on a woman. I say this every show I do. You a punk, and I don't respect you. I don't respect no man. You know? And now that I'm a father of a baby girl, man, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's also all intensified for me. You know what I mean? James Brown. Used to love James Brown. Godfather, so. Put his hand on his woman. Bobby Brown. Said he wasn't responsible for Whitney. She wasn't like that when you got with her. Put his hand on a woman. Chris Brown. Do y'all see a pattern here? Chris Brown trying to be like Bobby Brown, trying to be like James Brown. Excuse me, brother, is your name Brown? Is your last name Brown? I'm passionate about this. A lot of brothers ain't old enough to remember. A lot of them ain't old enough to remember. Listen, I like to think I look 42. I'm 52 years old. Black don't crack. Come on. A lot of y'all ain't old enough to remember. Who started the whole thing? Jim Brown. Hall of Fame football player. Yeah. Jim Brown throwed his wife off a balcony. 2 times. That means they stayed together after the first time. How you get a woman to stay with you after you done throwed her off the balcony? How do you even ask a woman to stay with you when you throw off a balcony? What do you say? Now get back up here. Quit tripping. She came back up to you. You ain't had to throw me off the balcony. All you had to say was change the channel. But you know, whatever they was fighting over was something stupid. It was something petty. But black women, y'all so strong, sometimes you're too strong, right? You can't tell no black woman you gonna throw her off no balcony. Black women be like, ow, ow. So now you're gonna throw me off the balcony. I wanna see you throw me off the balcony. Mr. Throw me out the balcony, man. And so what you think, I'ma just let you throw me out the balcony? Now get back up here, quit tripping. And I'll tell y'all something real fun. Man, this is the crazy thing right here. This is the funniest part right here. This is the funny part. The funny part, the funny part. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yeah, well, you know what? It has come up on 45 minutes. And, wow. Can't really get into the funny part the way I want to, because it has come on in time. So we got about 30 seconds. I'll take questions. But we really can't get into the funny part. Oh, thank you. All right. Are y'all having a good time tonight? Are y'all having a good time? Okay. No. That's a sensitive subject, though, y'all. That's a sensitive subject with the domestic violence, and I'm sincere, being a father of a daughter, and, I have sisters. You put your hand on a woman, you're a punk. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. That shouldn't be one of them, This gun thing is out of control. Yes, it's way out of control, And I believe a change is coming. I believe this is the time, this is the season for change. I mean, yeah, we understand, your right to bear arms, we understand, but what they never want to talk about is the Constitution is a living, breathing document. And if enough people get together and decide, we can change it. And I believe we're on the brink of it. White people, I love them. I got white people in my church. Listen, I love them. They don't laugh like us. They evaluate the jokes. Because humor is sensitive to them, but they laugh, but it's just not like us, White people they laughing easy because they living easy, right? Black people and Mexicans, we living hard, we working hard, we laughing hard. Anybody got to laugh to keep from crying? Anybody? Especially black women, I love them. I give y'all a hard time, but I love black women. Black women be crying when she laugh. I was gonna kill everybody at that job. I think I'll be all right now. People don't know how many lives were saved by laughter. Black people, we laugh hard. Ha! Ha ha! Oh. Black people, we laugh till we pop something. Ha ha! Oh. Tamera, drive me to the county hospital. Pastor Barrie gonna tickle me to death. I almost saw somebody die laughing one day. I wish I was making this part up. I almost saw a dude die laughing. I did a show, an inspirational show at a club in Hollywood. They pulled up a bus. They brought their whole group with them. And they had them packed in tight. Somebody saw it as a good idea to put an 85-year-old black man in the front row. Now, 85-year-old black man, right? 85-year-old black man that lived a hard life. He done lived through Jim Crow, civil rights, you know what I mean? Segregation, thank you. He done lived through all of that. He was laughing hard. Ah! And from the stage, I saw the old man choking, right? I saw him choking. I just kept the jokes coming. I ain't responsible for him breathing. And when the show was over, this is the part I'm not making up. When the show was over, everybody got up and walked out. 85-year-old black man, civil rights suit on and everything. He sat right there. It's a true story. And being a pastor, I wouldn't say this was true if it wasn't. The paramedics had to come in. Why are you laughing? This is the serious part of this. The paramedics had to come in and take him out on a stretcher. This really happened. Now, yeah, but the only Super Saint, can I finish? She's like, ah! The only reason I joke about it the way I do is because he didn't die, right? But y'all know had he died, I would have been proud. I'd have been an overnight success. I would have been all on the news. Walking around with my chest out. Ain't nothing you can say to me if I kill a dude with a joke. What you mean am I funny? I killed a dude. If I had to go to jail for it, I'm in jail like this. All right, back up, everybody. Knock, knock, everybody. I'm Lester Barrie. God bless y'all.